Hello and welcome everyone. In this series of number programming, we are going to learn few more codes which will belong to only number only. Now here I have come here with a new program about Fibonacci series. What is a Fibonacci series? So in simple term, it is a sum of two previous number. And let me show you how the Fibonacci series does look like. So here if you will see the number starting from 0 and 1, so the third number is sum of previous two number, right? And same on 1 plus 2, and here 3 is sum of 1 and 2. Same like 5 is sum of 2 and 3. So here in this tutorial we are going to learn about Fibonacci series. So let me show you how we can do that. Suppose we are having number 1 and it is like 0, and the number 2 is same like 1. So here the third number will be sum of two numbers, previous two numbers. So how we can do? So here we can simply do the third number 3 is equals to sum of number 1 plus number 2. So same thing we are going to see in our program, and let's jump into and now we are going to jump into our IDE to code this program. So let me show you how it is going to work. So we have one project here, and inside that we are going to create one package which I am going to write something like that: com.numbers.program, and in that program we are going to write our class is something like Fibonacci series, and here we are going to code our main method, and from there we are going to start our program. So let me define something like int x is equals to 0 and int y is equals to 1. So why we are adding 0 and 1? So that these are the previous two value based on which we are going to get our third value. So these two previous value we are going to add to get our third value to continuation of our Fibonacci series. Now after initialization of x and y, I am going to keep one for loop where we are going to do the sum of these two numbers. So now let me declare I is equals to 1 and I should be less than or equals to 10 number. So why I am doing 10? In case we want to number of 10 series, so we can make it 10. In case you want 15, you can make it 15, and after that we are going to increase our loop by count 1. Now here if you will see, I can create one more variable, something like int z is equals to x plus y. So here we are doing sum of two number and we are getting the third number, right? Now let me print the value of this number and we will see what is going to happen. So system.out.println, here println. So what will happen? So let me print the value of c, something like this, and let me run the program. Not c, value of z. So here we are going to print. So here if you can see the console, every time it is coming like 1, 1 and 1. It means even after iterating 10 times we are not able to get our desired values, sum of two previous number. So how do we get here the sum of two previous numbers? So what will happen here? We are going to change the value of x. We are changing the value of x will be y, and here the value of y will be something like z. right? So what will happen, every time a new number will be kept inside x and y, and the summation of their two previous number will be the third, and this is how Fibonacci series will work. Now let me run this program and I will explain you each and everything. Here we are doing swapping. So here, like if you can see, we are getting proper output something like 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 10, 31, 14, 34, 55 and 89. So these are 10 numbers we are getting as expected. So how does it work? Now let me show you. So what will happen, we want to see it into the series, so we are just going to print, and we can see the output is something like this, which is very not good for the reading. So here I am going to put some space like this, and again we will run. So here we can see it is working as expected. Now let me show you how these programs are working, right? So I am going to debug it, and let me wait how the debugger is coming here. So the first two number, you will understand why I have initialized these two number x and y, because we can give a star to add two number, so that we can get the third number like z. So here what will happen here, now let's jump and step over. So during the first iteration we are seeing that x, the value of x here is 0 and the value of y here is 1. Then the value of z is something like 1, because it is sum of 0 and 1. So result will be 1 only. Now it is printing 1 here. Now let's see, we are going to jump one more time. So what will happen? So here if you can see, the value of x, which was early 0, and value of y, which is now 1, now the value will be changed to 1 at the position of x. Like you can see, the new value will came, and here again let me make you jump, and here if you will see, the value of x is 1 and value of y is also 1. Now these two number we will add here at the place of z, so the new number that will come will be 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Let me show you, this is how the g came something like that, and the value of z that we have printed here is something like 2. Now again we are changing value to x and y, so here a new number is coming something like 1 plus 2. So here the new series will be like 3. So here you can see 3, and after 3 we are getting a new value. So here if you have to concentrate more on these two values x and y here, and I am iterating the loop. So here now the next value that we are going to print is 3 plus 5, which is going to be 8. Now let's see, the value has changed from 5 to 8, now it will be 13, and from 13 to 18 we are going to get something like 22 or 21. So here the value of g, if you can see in the console, is 21. So by this we can print entire our series, right? So here we are done with printing till 89, which is 10 number. In case we want to print something like 15, then we will run our program here, and here we can see it has printed like 15 series, and here in case we want to make it more, it will print more series. So here you can see there are 20 numbers which relates to Fibonacci. The last number here is sum of these two previous number. If you will add it with the help of calculator, so it will be the sum of last two number, right? So we are done with this program. In case you are having any problem coding this normal program, you can comment it out in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.